Welcome to the NexGen show. In today's episode, we are going to talk to Wyman, and we're going to discuss what is it to be a strategic planning person. He's actually a baby in the business. He's just joined our industry a few months ago. So Wyman, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Professor Ham. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. So tell us, how is your experience so far in the industry now that you've come into our business and you're involved in strategy planning?
Right. Like you said, I'm really new to the business. But so far, I'm having a good time in the industry. I'm learning a lot. A bit of a steep learning curve, but I'm enjoying every moment of it.
You're enjoying every moment of it. A lot of people tell me that advertising is a brutal business. You know, that it's like going into a slave pit. I'm very surprised that you're enjoying it.
I think the brutality of it is a part of the thrill.
So you have some mentors in where you're working now to help you and guide you, or you're finding your way on your own?
Well, in Ogilvy, it's been a very supportive environment. And I have a mentor that I really look up to. It's my strategy director, Sartak Rangka. Yeah. And
Great.
He's been guiding me really thoroughly throughout my months in Ogilvy.
Okay, good. You know, Ogilvy used to be called the school of advertising because everybody starts in Ogilvy in those days. And that's where a lot of experiences are shared. A lot of famous people in advertising came from Ogilvy. And so you're gone from one school to another school. I'm sure that you will have a lot of stories to ruminate about. Tell us, what is strategy planning?
Well, strategy, essentially, we're kind of like laying the foundation into like connecting business objectives into creative communication. Mm-hmm. So what we do as planners, we're just about connecting the dots. You know, when we find consumer truths, consumer insights, trends, and cultures, and how can we connect that to brand objectives as well, and how we help our clients with solutions in terms of communication-wise.
So you make it sound like it's a science. It's like it's a very structured, and you know there's a method to the madness.
Right. I mean, I would say it's both a science and a form of art as well. Of course, there are methods that we employ in the whole strategic planning process, but as much as it is methodological, it's also like a form of art in terms of how we navigate those methods and how we personalize it to every campaign and every client as well.
Okay, now tell us, as a young newbie in the business, what sort of energy or what sort of ideas are you hoping to bring to the table when composing strategy planning?
Right. So, well, a bit of context. I came from a performing arts background.
Yes.
So I came from an industry where I observed a lot of like human
So you're
behavior.
an actor?
No, I was a stage manager, but I also did a bit of acting and directing in my years in theater. Yeah. So I come from a background of like a lot of human behavior and of observation, and bringing that into strategy, I think that's like a cool transition to it, and how we kind of identify more insights behind those behaviors, the intentions behind every action of consumers as well. So yeah, that's the perspective I'm hoping to bring into strategy.
So you're stage managing this whole thing.
In a way.
Anyway, apart from that, have you been to any of these industry shows since you've been working now full time?
Yeah, I have been in the Kanchils Award last year.
Yes.
I was a participant in Young Kanchils.
Fantastic.
My team, Young Simba from Ogilvy, won the Young Kanchils.
Congratulations.
Last year. Thank you.
That's amazing, huh? Since you're from the performing arts, how do you characterize a person who is in advertising, for example? You know, a person who works in advertising, since you've been to a show, since you've mingled with the crowd.
Right.
Yeah. How would you, as a young man, characterize these people?
Well, I never really thought about it that way, but when you put things into perspective, I think advertisers, we are very much like we're both the directors and the actors in a sense, in terms of, if I were to put it in like a theater context.
Yes.
Yeah, because we come in with this understanding of people and how we want to communicate, in theater terms, like communicate the script,
Yes.
communicate the stage play itself, and in advertising, how we communicate our objectives and our campaigns to the consumer. So there are a lot of perils in that, and I find it quite amusing that you brought it up. And now it got me thinking, actually.
Well, that's a very, very interesting analogy, yeah? It's a very interesting analogy because the disciplines in that process of characterizing behavior are critical in strategy planning, correct?
Yeah, it is. It is.
So can you tell me, as a strategy planner, since you are good in profiling or rather characterizing brands in that context. So how would you say that if Maxis was an actor, the brand, who would the actor be?
Ooh, Maxis.
By the way, is that your client?
No. It's not.
Okay, so you carry on.
Well, I think Maxis would be a bit more, if I was to like put it like genres and stuff, maybe a bit more sci-fi-esque, a bit of like innovation behind, that brand as well. Yeah, like the whole sci-fi genre. And maybe
so it's definitely not Wall Street, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe a bit of like documentary-esque as well, that kind of like.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about RHB Bank?
Ooh, RHB Bank. RHB Bank is, looking at their comms that I've looked at, they're more talking about like communities and also like certain minority groups as well. And yes. I'd say they're more of a down-to-earth kind of brand. And
so which actor would that be?
Actor.
Never mind.
RHB would be an actress that has acted in like more heartfelt films. Yeah, those kind of like vibe that I'm getting from RHB. Yeah.
Okay. What about McDonald's?
Ooh.
Would McDonald's be? Who would that actor be?
Recently, they have been trying to like localize it a lot more.
Yes.
I feel like probably a bit of like Piramli vibes, a bit of that, especially with their previous campaign, with the whole coffee campaign, with the whole like jingle about kopi kurang manis.
Yes.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of like localization there. So probably something like Piramli, yeah.
Yes. I agree with you. And what's your favorite ad that you've seen locally? Yeah.
I think the past year, there's one campaign that kind of like caught my attention as well. It's the Heineken's Chinese New Year campaign.
Yes.
Hidden in Plain Sight.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that has been a really cool campaign that is really insightful as well, seeing how they navigate through the external factors of how you can't advertise alcohol in public.
Yes.
And yeah, so in the local context, I would say that's a campaign that I really enjoyed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I agree with you. That won a Cannes, I think, medal at the Cannes Advertising Festival last year. That was the only win from Malaysia. So that kudos to that work. Yeah, amazing piece of work. Who is your favorite actor?
My favorite actor. God, I really should be watching more like movies and.
Never mind, it's okay. You're working in advertising. You don't have time to watch movies. Anyway, Wyman, we want to thank you for being here and sharing your thoughts with us. Strategy planning is the way forward in our industry. It's the pathway that provides the, it's a lighthouse for creatives to build their ideas, for clients to align themselves on a common platform or common goal. So it's a very critical component of our industry, which is already full of madness. So it brings method to that madness. I wish you well. The industry is new for you. I see that there's a bright future ahead for you. And Congratulations on your Kanchil's win, and thank you for being here.
Thank you, Professor Han.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of this episode. We hope that you found this enlightening and arresting at the same time. Thank you very much.